Mana, mana. Mana, mana. Mana, mana.
Hello, I'm Jay, this is Evie, and this is the Big Ugly Couch.
We just saw the second Avengers movie, Age of Ultron.
Yep. Now the first thing we need to notice about the Avengers movie, that it was awesome.
Totally awesome.
Except for one part. One part.
The opening.
The opening. I was like, the opening. Awful CGI.
It was horrible.
Jumping from one hero to the next.
And it looked like a video game.
Oh yeah.
They should not have done the wide-angle shots or the extensive panning.
Oh yeah. But what was good in the CGI department was the Hulk vs. Buster battle.
Which is strangely the Hulkbuster called Victoria.
Yeah, that's weird, but I love how Tony's naming all his gadgets. Another great aspect I loved about this movie is the Ultron.
The Ultron character.
Yes. I was like, he had so much
emotion.
Character. The character had a lot of character.
Yeah, he did. He was actually, it seemed to me, the best word for how he was channeling a lot of Tonyism.
Tonyism. A lot of Tony Stark-ness. Yeah.
I mean, which doesn't always make sense to me because Tony may have created it-ish, but at the same time he didn't really create Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
It was an artificial intelligence that they grabbed from somewhere else and added a couple things. It shouldn't have totally taken on those aspects of Tony's personality, like his quick wit.
Oh, yes. But it was a great addition to the movie. And I loved how he expressed it with his eyebrows.
Which they actually took the actor that played him and literally, took his face.
Mm-hmm.
And, looked at his face as he said his lines. And I think that's how they got most of that.
And it's like Ultron from the comics, he did never have any other facial expressions but one.
He was the only character in the comic books that his face never moved from panel to panel. Even Spider-Man with the mask on had more expressions than Ultron ever did.
As for the great emotion that was outputted by Ultron, another certain android didn't have a lot of emotion, and that was the Vision.
He was actually more like, I'm going to compare him to Spock, actually, from Star Trek.
He had his personality, but he didn't have any emotion attached to him.
Not really much at all.
Unlike Ultron's love and hate for humanity at the same time.
In fact, Vision, he really did come across as a Spock-like character, especially when, as I quote him here, he said, "Humans are funny creatures, but there is grace in their failings."
And he said that to Ultron.
Yeah. It just came across as very Spock-like.
Oh yeah, I bet they took that right from a Spock movie. And speaking of the artificial intelligence in this movie, you have to give Tony's new electronic girlfriend
a little bit of a listen. She's Scottish.
Her name is Friday, which makes you beg the question, has Tony Stark become Robinson Crusoe?
Another fun thing about this movie was Stan's appearance.
Oh yeah.
In the movie. I mean, personally, I'm always looking for Stan whenever I watch a Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm. He drank something given to him by Thor, and pretty much got poisoned by it, which...
He was extremely drunk.
Poisoned. His kidneys probably exploded.
Which is kind of funny because technically Hulk poisoned him in the official Hulk movie of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Incredible Hulk.
So it's just kind of funny that Stan has been poisoned by both Hulk and Thor now.
Yep. And speaking of Thor, Thor has come out as the god of thunder. I mean, he has never used so much lightning from his hammer in all the movies. I was like, the god of thunder is like, what's next? Is he going to be like Storm? Give us cover, Thor. Like, I have a hammer. Why you need me just fog? Another interesting thing, speaking of Thor.
The pool.
The pool.
What's with the pool?
The pool. I mean, like, it's the inside pool. I had a dream. I cannot remember. Let me go take a skinny dipping in this pool and remember again.
But all the bad things happen to people when they go inside this pool, Thor.
It's like they wrote in this pool
just so they wouldn't have to, like, explain a lot of things.
Yeah, just so they could let Thor think, Infinity Stones, they're coming.
I gotta do something to this android thingy.
Yeah, like
in order
zap
to
it
save
with
the
my
world.
lightning.
Yeah, it was really weird. I don't understand the pool. I wish there was more explanation.
Mm-hmm.
I almost want to look it up and see if there's anything in, like, that they pulled out of Norse mythology, but I kind of doubt that.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, they might be.
Yeah. Now, speaking of the Infinity Stones, they're all here.
Yeah. How many are there now?
Oh, I don't know. The Tesseract, also known as the Space Stone.
Uh-huh.
The one from Loki's scepter, now in the Vision's forehead, like Adam Warlock.
Yeah, very much like Adam Warlock.
I think they're replacing Adam Warlock with the Vision.
I wanted to introduce Adam Warlock.
Uh-huh. But still, it's like he has the Mind Stone in his forehead.
Kind of neat.
And then they have the Ether, which crystallized is, I've read is the Reality Stone.
Oh, okay. And then, of course, you have the Power Stone.
The Power Stone from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I feel like there's actually more.
I think there's the Time Stone.
Yeah, there is.
I bet that's going to be introduced very soon.
Yeah. So I think there's either 5 or 6 stones, but I'd have to look it up. I'm a little rusty here.
The gauntlet there's 5 fingers, right? And then there's one in the middle.
But there's a second gauntlet.
There's a second gauntlet.
Yeah, there's actually 2 gauntlets, I believe.
Yeah.
Because he found one in one movie and another in this movie or whatnot.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of these Infinity Stones and the upcoming Infinity War movie with the Avengers, let's get on to our main attraction tonight, an interview with Captain America. Please, come on the stage, Cap.
So, Cap, I just have to ask, are you going to die in one of your next upcoming films?
That has not yet been disclosed.
Is the Red Skull going to return?
We mean after he disappeared mysteriously because of the Space Stone in 19 for something. That has not yet been disclosed. Okay, let's get off the subject of upcoming plots. Say, what do you think about the upcoming Infinity War with the Avengers and the impending Guardians of the Galaxy team-up? The Guardians of the what?
Do you believe in aliens?
Yes. Well, that's all the time we have, I believe. I think we're going to have to let you go, Cap. I'm sorry. See ya. Okay. Anyway, now that you've heard all we have to say about the Avengers, where'd he go?